Ingram family, hello. It's so good to see you guys again.
Hi, thanks for having us back.
You guys are so special. You're all very special. Okay, so Ashley, you're in
8th grade.
Okay, all right. And you brought the boys with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, a very special family. Julie, can you take us back how many years now? How old are you guys?
15.
15. Let's go back 15 years.
15 years. We, normal pregnancy, thinking that we were just going to have one. Find out that there's two, a little bit of a shock. And then as we go through our doctor's appointments, start looking at things, we find out that they're not growing the way they're supposed to, the same rate, so that all of a sudden we get the diagnosis that you're going to deliver within 2 weeks. It's kind of like that fast, kind of the ball dropping.
Were you, so you didn't have the nursery lined up for two?
No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
nothing.
Yeah, okay. So how'd you do, Dad,
we
with
knew
this
we were going to
news?
have two at that time, but
Well,
not ready.
my face was red in my shirt. My shirt's pretty red right now.
Uh-huh.
And so I sat back in the chair, dropped, and said, what did he just say? Because we went to an ultrasound, and he said, well, there's the first head and there's a second head. Okay, there's two heads. What's going on? So immediately then we were sent to Dr. Peck, and he took over from there, and they did a great job.
So how did the rest of your pregnancy go?
The pregnancy was, decent as pregnancies go.
Well, yeah.
But once we realized that they were growing at different rates and that something needed to be done, we realized that Jason was being kind of a hog, and everything was divided up 80-20. So oxygen, blood flow, everything that the boys needed to survive, Cory was only getting 20% of. So he was being basically shut off of life. So within 2 weeks, Dr. Peck said, it's time to go. You're going to start getting some shots. We're going to look at the boys, or look at the kids every 3 days, and we'll decide. We made it 1 week. And he said the next day, it was Tuesday night, and he said, tomorrow you're going to meet the kids. It'll be the day.
And so who came first?
Jason came first.
Okay. And how much did Jason weigh?
He was 2 pounds, 10 ounces.
Okay. And then Cory came next.
Cory, he
Weighed in at
1 pound 3.
1 pound 3 ounces. What is that, like a big can of soup?
Not
even that?
Basically, those are 28 ounces. He was like a pound of butter.
Wow.
You think of that.
Amazing. And here you are looking at me. I'm glad you are here looking at me. So, okay, health challenges.
Oh, name them. They, besides not being able to breathe on their own, they needed help with that. They couldn't eat, suck, swallow, breathe. They needed help with all three of those things. Cory's eyesight was challenged, having problems, so we had surgery right away within probably a year because his retinas were detaching because of the lack of oxygen. So all these other things that started kind of creeping up. Hernia surgeries for both of them because their stomach muscles from their abdomen down were weak, so their intestines would drop. We've had just kind of the roller coaster ride in the hospital between their oxygen levels staying up and then all of a sudden, dropping where we don't know what to do. Or Cory would have collapsed lungs where he, needed the tubes inserted, and still, they can look at their chests and still see where those punctures, scars are.
When did Children's Miracle Network help it? When did they jump in and help you? Do you remember?
It probably, we were so busy trying to get in and out to see them, but it was, right away, really, with all the instruments and the machines that kept them alive. So.
And people don't even understand that. They don't even know that Children's Miracle Network hospitals, not only do they provide the food vouchers and everything, there's this equipment. This morning we learned with Dr. Sig that there is actually a bed that can be automatically turned into a surgery bed. Who would have thought? I mean, it's just amazing and impressive that there's that, that equipment, that technology, and there's a lot of smart people out there. If you're driving home, you got done with work a little early, you are listening to the Children's Miracle Network Radiothon. We're going to encourage everybody right now to call it 781 And we're going to ask for some calls. That's what we're going to do.
Absolutely.
And you know what you guys are doing since you're all here as a family? You're sharing what goes on at your house. You're sharing the stories with us, and you're helping us. You're helping us raise funds for Children's Miracle Network. So whenever I see you guys and you come in with your smiles on your faces, I think here they are again helping out. You're giving back to the people that gave to you. And that sounds like a lot of pretty words, but boy, do we mean it. We mean it from the heart. So let's get the phones ringing. How many calls should we ask for? What do you think? Give me a number. Give me a lot. Can we have like in numeric? Why don't we do, well, we've got 5 of you sitting here, right? So let's go for 5 and see what happens. And we will take more. You know, we're not going to say, no, we got 5, we're not going to take your call. We will take any calls that we can get, and we're going to shoot for 5. Let's shoot for a goal. 1-800-853. What else did you want to share with us?
Just how important it is for everyone to help out. You know, when families come together, this might not have touched your house, but if you talk to your neighbor, maybe it touched them. It might touch the couple down the street. Nobody wants their children to struggle with, cancer or heart problems, deficiencies that they need other help with. You know, we had the surgeries, the hernia, the eyes, the food that they needed, the special formulas that they needed. You know, as a new parent, as pregnancies, this is all supposed to be blissful and wonderful, and then all of a sudden something drops out. That's not what you're thinking of. For other parents that we've gotten to know so well, it's the cancer that comes in, and every day they're faced with how are we going to make something bright out of something that's gloomy. So we're always helping the kids. Whatever we can do for the kids. It might not be your child, it might not be your grandchild, but it's your neighbor's child, or it's if you're the teacher, it's someone else's child. It touches everyone and all of us, and the kids need everyone's help.
Very well said. Ingram family, it's so good to see you guys. It really is. And I hope to bump into you soon. And it sounds like your mom wants me and Debbie Bragg to help out with one of your fundraisers coming up. So just let us know. Keep us posted. We'll do what we can. You're listening to the Children's Miracle Network Radiothon, and it's a service of the La Crosse Radio Group.